A man who pretended not to love you is now secretly following your every move. His heart is battling with his ego. Archangel Michael says, the one who acted like he didn't care is the one who can't sleep now because of you. The silence that once separated you is now filled with his thoughts, his regrets, and his sleepless wonderings. He thought his pride could bury his feelings, but now, every step you take has become his secret obsession. He once kept his distance to protect his image, but behind that mask, emotions never stopped boiling. Every time he hears your name, it cracks a part of his hardened exterior, revealing the truth he has hidden for too long. You became his mirror, and now, even the sight of you passing by causes tremors in his chest. He is pretending to be unaffected, but you are the storm that ruined his calm. He scrolls through your social presence late into the night, watching silently as your life unfolds without him. That fake indifference he once wore is now his prison, locking him behind walls built with his own ego. Archangel Michael says, he is now walking behind your shadow, trying to undo what he once shattered with coldness. You are his secret heartbreak, his unsent message, and the face that won't leave his mind no matter how far he runs. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Every time he sees you smiling, he pretends it doesn't matter, but inside, he is burning with the need to know if someone else has touched your heart. His mind is haunted with the thought that he might have been replaced, that his silence gave another person the right to stand beside you. And yet, he says nothing, watching, waiting, crumbling slowly under the weight of his unspoken words. He knows you looked for him in the past. He knows there were moments you waited for him to show up. But now that you've stopped waiting, now that you've found your power again, he has started searching for you in every stranger's smile. There's a deep ache in him that won't be healed by distraction. Even in a crowded room, he looks around, hoping, just hoping, that you might walk through the door. The more he tries to forget you, the more the universe throws reminders in his path. He's begun checking places he never cared for before, just to catch a glimpse of you. He listens for your name in every conversation. And when he finds it, his pulse changes, his eyes sharpen, and he hides his interest behind forced disinterest. Type Amen to get blessing 444. He's the one who once laughed while walking away, but now he stares at your back, wanting one more chance. Every post you share, every word you write, every place you tag, it reaches him. Though he'll never admit it, he reads your captions like sacred messages, hoping to decode your current feelings. He lies to everyone around him, saying you were just a phase. But the truth is, you're the lesson he'll never graduate from. Your absence has become louder than your presence ever was, echoing in every moment he tries to pretend he's moved on. Archangel Michael says, he's dreaming of you often, visions he can't escape, dreams he wakes from in confusion and hunger. His subconscious has turned against him, pulling him back to you in the quiet hours of night. And now, each sunrise becomes a reminder of the truth he buried. He is punishing himself by reliving the moment he let you go. He remembers your eyes, your kindness, the way you cared even when he didn't deserve it. And now, he's the one crying in the silence you left behind. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Even the scent of your perfume in public places leaves him paralyzed. A song, a word, a laugh that sounds like yours, all of it reopens wounds he never treated. And though he's never said it, he misses you in ways he doesn't understand. You are the heartbeat he lost when he chose silence. You were the peace he abandoned in the name of self-image. Now, his reflection mocks him, reminding him of the one good thing he let slip away. His friends notice the change, the restless energy in him. He doesn't talk about it, but they see him retreating inward more and more. He's become a man haunted by a love he didn't have the courage to protect. He writes you messages he never sends. He practices calls he never makes. And with each passing day, he watches your world evolve without him, knowing full well he no longer belongs to it. Type Amen to get blessing 777. He is hurting in silence, wearing pride as a mask over pain. He told himself he didn't need you. Now he tells himself he'll survive without you. But in the dark, his tears betray him. Every time your name is mentioned, it strikes like thunder inside him. He wants to undo his actions, but his ego holds him hostage. He fears your rejection more than he feared losing you. He wonders if you still think of him. He prays you remember the good moments and not his worst. And though he'll never admit it aloud, he hopes you still feel something. Archangel Michael says, he is the prisoner of a love he once rejected. He cannot escape it. You have become his shadow, his echo, his deepest regret. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You once believed in him more than he believed in himself. You offered love where others offered games. And now, he's the one who got played, by his own pride. He checks the photos you've been tagged in. He wants to know if there's someone new holding the hand he once held. And every time he sees joy on your face, he wonders if it's someone else giving it. Even though he hides behind a screen, he's following you. He's memorizing your routines, watching your timings, decoding your captions. Every digital trace of you is being studied by a man too afraid to confront his feelings. You are the mystery he cannot solve, the chapter he cannot close. You are his unresolved ending, and his mind won't allow him peace until he finds the closure he never earned. Type Amen to get blessing 313. He watches your stories but never reacts. He's the ghost in your followers list. The one who scrolls but never likes, reads but never responds. He thought time would heal him. Instead, it brought him closer to the truth he denied. He still loves you. And this love has become his silent punishment. He hears people mention you and pretends to ignore it. But his heart skips. And he listens anyway, hoping to hear something that might give him hope. Archangel Michael says, there will come a day he'll break and reach out. But whether you'll pick up or walk away, only destiny knows. For now, he remains the hidden watcher, chained to a love he never truly let go. Type Amen to get blessing 222. He's begun writing songs, poems, notes, little things that hold pieces of you. He never shares them, but they live inside his secret world. He replays your laugh in his head like a song stuck on loop. It follows him into meetings, into dreams, into everything he does. He cannot erase it. The battle in him is now loud. Love screams. Ego whispers. And the war between them makes him tremble. He still carries the photo of you, one you've forgotten about. It's old, but to him, it holds the version of you that once looked at him like he was everything. Type Amen to get blessing 808. He knows he may never get you back. But he can't stop trying, even in silence. He hopes the universe will someday guide you back to him. He's gone through your old messages countless times. He looks for signs, for hope, for a window he can climb back through. He doesn't know how to apologize. He's afraid of your power now, the power you gained from your healing, the power of walking away. He now understands that loving you wasn't weakness, ignoring you was, and this realization is burning through his soul like fire. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 121. He's praying silently for a second chance. But he knows the clock won't turn back. He chose distance, and now, that distance became destiny. But even if you never look back, he'll continue to look forward with eyes full of tears. Eyes searching for the one that changed everything. Archangel Michael says, he will learn this lifetime's hardest truth. Losing you was not the world's punishment. It was his own choice. He is still following your light. But it's up to you now whether you want to let him catch up. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, he is chasing a reflection that no longer waits by the window. You have moved forward, but he is still stuck in yesterday's shadow. His regrets are seeds growing in the silence he once created. He is beginning to lose control of his emotions. He snaps at those close to him, not because of them, but because of the storm swirling inside. The man who once walked away now finds it impossible to walk anywhere without looking behind. He watches you become stronger. He sees your confidence rising, and it makes his heart ache. Not with jealousy, but with grief. Grief for the version of himself that wasn't ready to match your energy. He tries to rebuild himself now, hoping that maybe you'll notice. But you've become harder to reach, glowing too far above where he left you. And still, he follows silently. Type Amen to get blessing 414. He remembers your voice in quiet places. When his world grows heavy, he hears how you once called his name. And for a few moments, he pretends you re still there. He never imagined he'd need you like this. He thought he could replace the feeling, fill the gap with others. But none of them understood the language you spoke with your eyes. He is scrolling through memories, trying to find where it all started to fall. But every time he finds a moment, he realizes it was him who let go. Now, the cost of silence is louder than any fight. He hopes you'll see his pain. He hopes you'll notice the cracks in his laughter. But your peace has become your focus, and he's only a distant blur now. Type Amen to get blessing 636. He started writing letters he'll never send. Each one soaked in apologies, half-finished thoughts, and the desperation of a man lost in time. They are scattered across his room, hidden like treasures no one will ever find. He walks by the places you once visited together, lingering a little longer each time. He tells himself it's coincidence, but his heart knows it's longing. These places feel empty without you. He's afraid of running into you and afraid of not running into you. He rehearses what he'd say, but the words always fall apart in his throat. Because how do you speak to someone who became your greatest regret? Archangel Michael says, there's a divine mirror being held before him now. In it, he sees all he lost, all he ignored, and all he craves to fix. But time does not always offer return. Type Amen to get blessing 525. He thought ignoring you would prove strength. Now he realizes it only revealed his weakness. For true strength would have been holding on when it mattered. He watches you shine and wonders if he ever truly saw your light back then. You were a rare soul wrapped in simplicity, and he mistook your grace for something ordinary. But now, ordinary looks like emptiness. He is haunted not by what was said, but by what was left unsaid. The chances not taken, the smiles he never returned, the hands he never held tightly enough. He once believed you'd wait forever, but now he knows, forever doesn't wait for those who take love for granted. And that truth is teaching him humility with every passing hour. Type Amen to get blessing 717. He flinches when your name comes up, even in casual talk. His eyes betray him, and his ears lean in. But he stays silent, not wanting to expose his ache. He's begun asking mutual friends about you, pretending it's just curiosity. But the desperation in his tone betrays him every time. They see through him, even when he tries to play cool. He regrets laughing at your tears. He regrets the days he didn't show up. And above all, he regrets thinking someone like you would always be around. You were the safe place he ran from, thinking the world outside would offer more. But now he sees, the world is colder without your warmth, and no one has matched your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 909. He never believed karma would come so softly. Not as punishment, but as reflection. And now, every mirror shows him the love he let slip. He wants to message you but freezes at the screen. Every draft sounds weak, empty compared to the pain inside him. Because there's no word strong enough to hold the weight of what he's feeling. Archangel Michael says, he will soon break in a moment of raw honesty. It won't be planned. It will be instinct. A soul reaching for its missing piece. And yet, the choice will be yours. Whether to answer or to walk away. Whether to forgive or let him learn through the silence he once gave you. Type Amen to get blessing 818. He will remember your kindness when the world shows him indifference. He will long for your loyalty when others betray him. And he'll crave your laughter in the loneliness he created. His world may seem full, but he is empty inside. Surrounded, yet isolated. Loved by many, but truly known by none. He once stood in front of you with pride. Now he stands behind you with humility. Afraid to reach forward, terrified of rejection. He wants to speak, but doesn't know if he's too late. The door he once slammed might never open again. And the person he left behind is now a version too powerful to wait. Type Amen to get blessing 626. Even when he tries to forget, your memory finds him. In dreams, in music, in conversations he's not ready for. You are stitched into the fabric of his emotions. His heart is a battlefield now, torn between confession and fear. But each heartbeat pushes him closer to surrender. He never knew what love truly was until it vanished. And now, you are the standard no one else can reach. A silent benchmark forever etched into his soul. He may come back someday, but it won't be with pride. It will be with trembling hands and hopeful eyes. For now, he watches, and hurts. Type Amen to get blessing 343. He has become a man who whispers your name in his mind but never out loud. Who clutches at the past like a lifeline. who hopes your heart still has a space for him. He scrolls through old photos like they're sacred. He watches old videos of your laughter to remind himself of what real joy sounds like. But each click stings like a blade. Archangel Michael says, this is the cost of ego over emotion. And it is a cost he now pays daily. You were a gift he didn't recognize. And now, as you continue forward, he stays behind, learning that some lessons only come after losing what you never deserved to lose. Type Amen to Blessing 555. He prays for signs from the universe, any signal that you might still care. He wants a miracle. But miracles are for the brave, and he chose fear. He has replayed the day you walked away 1,000 times. Each time, he wishes he had stopped you. But all he gave was silence, and now, that silence drowns him. The people around him don't know the storm inside. He smiles, he laughs, he shows up. But inside, he's still staring at a goodbye he never prepared for. He wonders if you've healed, if you've forgiven, if someone else is now protecting the heart he once shattered. Type Amen to get Blessing 121. And even if you never return, even if he never gets to say the words, he will carry you. You've become a part of his growth. The pain that taught him love. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the silence from him now. He is fighting demons you cannot see. His journey is his to walk, and yours is one of rising. Keep your head high. Keep your peace guarded. What is behind you cannot compare to what lies ahead. Type Amen to get Blessing 333. He sits alone sometimes, whispering your name without even realizing it. The memories are louder now than they ever were before. Every second without you feels like a punishment crafted by fate itself. He keeps asking himself, what if I had just held on a little longer? But the moment has passed, and what he once ignored now shines brighter in your absence. You have grown, evolved, and stepped into the light he never thought you'd reach. The man who once doubted your worth now bows in silence to your resilience. You are no longer that version of yourself who waited. You are the storm that rises in silence and breaks chains without making noise. He checks the clock at night hoping the time matches something you once told him, your birthday, your favorite number, the time you first met. And when it does, his heart stops for just a moment, trapped between memory and hope. Type Amen to get Blessing 232. He replays the last words you spoke to him, over and over. It's not just nostalgia, it's guilt. And guilt, when buried too long, turns into obsession. He pretends he's okay in front of others, but his energy betrays him. People ask what's wrong, and he brushes it off with a joke, a shrug, a change of subject. But the truth never left him. It lingers in every moment he breathes without you. Even when he's out with someone else, he's not truly there. His thoughts drift back to your laugh, your fire, your unmatched presence. No one else measures up, and he's starting to see it. Archangel Michael says, the person who once overlooked you is now blinded by your shine. You were not the one who lacked anything, he lacked vision. And now, you are the blessing he lost while chasing illusions. Type Amen to get Blessing 888. He regrets every message left unanswered, every call he ignored, every time you reached out with love and he turned away out of fear. He now clings to signs, your initials on a license plate, your favorite color in the sky, a song that played the first time you danced together. He doesn't tell anyone, but each one feels like a dagger and a comfort at the same time. His ego was the armor that protected him from being vulnerable. But now that armor feels like a cage he built around a heart that only wanted you. He is silently hoping that someone will tell him, she still cares. But no one can say it because no one knows what you're truly feeling. And you've become good at hiding your softness behind strength. Type Amen to get blessing 999. He no longer laughs the way he used to. His eyes have dulled. His energy feels different. People closest to him are noticing. They ask him what's changed. He never tells them the truth, that he lost the one person who made him feel alive. He hears your name in songs now, not because it's there, but because his mind has made it so. Your essence has become part of his world, a presence he cannot escape. He started going to the places he once promised to take you. He goes alone. And the loneliness bites harder in those very spots where your laughter could have been. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, do not let this burden return to your hands. You are not responsible for his realization. You are the flame, not the fixer. He wanted freedom. Now he is free, and it feels like a void. Because without you, freedom tastes like dust and echoes like silence. You once cried over him. You waited. You prayed. You believed. And when you finally let go, the divine gave you wings. And now, as you rise, he falls. Not into destruction, but into awakening. A quiet storm is brewing inside him, and it wears your name like a crown. Type Amen to get blessing 656. He sees others appreciating you and it kills him. The thought that someone else might now kiss your forehead, laugh with you, hold your hand, that idea lives in his bones now. He compares everyone to you. Every new face, every new smile, every new conversation. And every time, he feels the loss all over again. You were not just a person to him, you were home. And he burned that home down, only to now wander endlessly, begging the universe for shelter. He's begun writing about you in ways he never could when he had you. His emotions flow now that you're gone. He bleeds in ink and paper, but none of it reaches you. Type Amen to get blessing 474. His phone holds unsent messages filled with apologies, confessions, and regrets. He types them. He reads them. And then he deletes them, afraid you've truly moved on. He sees you thriving and it hurts, not because he doesn't want you happy, but because he imagined himself beside you in that happiness. But he gave up that seat. He stalks your life from the shadows, wishing for a second chance. But seconds are not guaranteed when you wasted the first. He knows you deserve more. That realization breaks him more than anything else. Because he now understands, he was never the man you deserved, and now he may never be. Type Amen to get blessing 212. Archangel Michael says, let the past tremble in your shadow. For you are no longer who you were when he walked away. You have grown into your prophecy. He now admires you from afar like a distant star, untouchable, radiant, and too bright for the version of him he chose to be. You became the miracle he wasn't ready to receive. In silence, he cries. Not loudly, not visibly, but in ways that only his soul knows. Your name is stitched into the ache that keeps him awake at night. He will keep watching, waiting, hoping, but without the courage to reach out. Because even he knows, some goodbyes are lifetime lessons. Type Amen to get blessing 303. He doesn't want anyone to know how much he still loves you. But his actions speak louder than his denials. They shout your name in every decision he makes. Your presence taught him what real connection feels like. And now, everything else feels fake. A mimicry of love, but without the soul you carried. He's afraid of your strength now. You are no longer the gentle soul that tolerated silence. You are the fire that demands truth. He wants to come back, but he fears the door has closed. And he's right, it's no longer where it was. You've moved it, rebuilt it, and reinforced it with boundaries he never expected. Type Amen to get blessing 101. You are no longer just a memory to him. You are a ghost that walks beside him, reminding him of the love he wasted. And that ghost will not be silenced. He now sees that love is not measured in words, it's measured in presence, in effort, in consistency. All things he failed to give you when it mattered. He is the architect of his own heartbreak. He laid every brick with pride, ego, and avoidance. And now, he lives inside the house of regrets he built. Archangel Michael says, you are not meant to carry what he refused to hold. Let your spirit fly. Let your joy be sacred. Let your peace be untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 333.